Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Walkers and Moon with more of Dragon Age Veilguard. Okay. Announcements while I look over my characters. So sorry for the late start. Had some stuff to do, had to redo the schedule. Go check it out on Twitch. Um, Batman Arkham Knight is being removed from the weekly uh category. It is getting shelved into Friday's slot since we finished Elden Ring last week. Uh, so, ergo, it has now opened me to take on another weekly game, which is going to be Path of Exiles 2. Now, I am going to be playing this with a dear friend of mine, Bliss, and he has children, which means we're going to try and stream this when his house is more quiet. So we're looking at like 10 p.m. Stream time. So we will be starting the stream Path of Exiles every night from Monday to Friday at 10. Other than that, we're going to sprinkle in. I'm going to be sprinkling in some other um, streams here and there. And this weekend, we will be starting Devil May Cry 4. And yeah, so that is all the updates. Let's get to it. Hmm. Alright, I kind of want to look at. Okay, so there's a chest there. Hmm. Alright.
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori.
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Wait.
Venatori.
Better be ready. Shadow Dragon.
How are we doing, Emmerich?
The bell is slowly wakening, but we must fight a little longer.
The Venatori brought demons.
Typical of them.
Thanks, Dapper.
Happy to help. We've got a rage demon.
Hold fast. Halfway there.
I'm there.
Despair spirit. Move carefully.
I'm good to go again.
Emmerich, now what?
Now, the grand necropolis shows itself.
No more despair.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you, but come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
My God.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from.
Okay, let's check this out. Grab that. Ooh. Yes. Oh, he got some new stuff. Alright, let's check the Reaper. Requires level 30. Ooh, deadly ground. Oh, I won't. I won't. Alright, let's talk to our little necromancer friend.
Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navarra. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful. I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
Oh my god, I love Manfred.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navarra, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
What the Venatori ultimately intended with their incursions into the necropolis worries me. Whether or not it was directed by the gods, the timing serves them well. Chaos, I fear, is their ally.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
They want a war? We'll damn well give them one.
You need an army to fight a war, though. They've got two. The Venatori and Antam wasted no time allying themselves with the gods. Power at any cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
The Crows, particularly after we help save their city.
Thea and Viago know what is owed. They will make good on that debt.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands. Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Any details on the Blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
The First Warden didn't seem impressed the last time we met.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track, but he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Gillenane has laid low since we heard her dragon, but the Blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking Blight than Wardens.
Morgan and those Wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. Or the closest damn thing to them.
Nev, you're back.
Yeah, I am.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkaren, our fate expert, and Tosh, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met.
So you're a dragon hunter? Minrathous could have used you.
What's going on?
Back home, what isn't? Look, you made an impossible call without enough information. I get it. It's the corner the gods put us in. It just might take time to shake off.
You are back though, right?
Yeah, Belle. I'm back.
Good to have you back, whatever the circumstances. Everyone needs to be a part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what happened to Minrathous, I've got even more reason to go after the gods. If anyone's got a shot at this, it's the people here. I'm still on the job. Count on it.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendale.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
Hmm.
If I don't make the tough decisions, no one else will. So I live with the consequences.
And you don't blame anyone else for them. That's why I recruited you. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Warden's found. All this chatting has taken it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Alright, quest completed. Okay, let's see here. Uh... New exploration. A new exploration. Return to this location via the to explore and complete additional quests. Yeah. Oop. Okay, so the next step on our grand adventure. Oh my. Alright, let's see if we got some new outfits. Alright, I kind of dig that one. What does this one look like? Oh my, that's just too bulky. Alright, I'm not saying anything that's not like something that I've already. Oh my. Yes? Alright, let's see. Does anyone else have anything? Nope. 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 Alright, well, that's that. Alright, let's see. Oh, so this is your room. Alright. I completely forgot about something. Alright, let's see here. We head this way.
A third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
You look moved in.
Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes. What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
It's great. Big, mysterious, lots of art. Everyone's got their own room.
It'd be easy to fall in love with such a place.
I think Bellara has.
She's been quite welcoming. However, I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls. My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
No way. But a few people might not get it.
Oh, I'd hope to make a good first impression.
Bellara's excited you're here. Everyone else just has to get to know you.
Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory. Thank you for stopping by.
What quest do you have?
By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Veilguard asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas. They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's frightened them, but it bears investigation.
Hauntings and scared wisps? Let's look into it.
Thank you. We'll depart for the necropolis whenever you're ready.
Alright. Let's go check other people. So, that's weird. She's supposed to be back here talking to him. I also think the necromancer was the last companion to find.
Taking a walk?
The spirits lament, dweller. The blight spreads here. Seek its roots.
Hmm.
An underwater prison? That's still pretty amazing.
Amazing?
Why, hello.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
You've got a flair for the dramatic.
Nothing scarier than the real thing.
What will you do with it?
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Hmm.
Who you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Yeah, Ludric and his ego.
You ever met Ludric?
Well,
because he's been dead 300 years, living off the legend of one fluke arrow.
Oh, I just wanted to make you feel better.
My reward is showing these idiots how it's done.
I like a hunt with some challenge to it.
What's your quarry?
I'm thinking a Grey Warden. Maybe an elf. Maybe both. I can't decide.
That too much to handle?
It's best if you keep them guessing.
Well, you'll need special bait to lure that sort out. Doesn't just fall for anything.
Noted. So, where's the Gloomhowler in all this?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler, boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Makes sense. He'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Can a half-lion, half-eagle swim?
Don't know. Asan?
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right. See you around.
I'm gonna be your new papa, and then I will train you to be a war griffin. Oh, well, his bed's all nice. Dude carved this. Hold on. Hold on, did he carve? Okay, it's just a knight. I thought he carved himself slaying it. I'm like, wow. Alright, let's look at the journal. Okay, so we got 3 challenges. Gates of Warden's Final Repose. We did just get here, so let's go here and venture out to do some side quests.
Let's ask Myrna and Vorgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. Now, despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But lately, we've introduced into some human telepathy.
What? Like having a shadow?
Some are quite conversational.
Don't like that. Hold on. Gotta wait for battle to end.
Is everyone intact?
Alright. So I want to take... Oh, abilities on cooldown. Alright, let's see. No. Okay. Oh, there's a blood. Okay. Alright, we're heading the right way. Hello.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in need of your assistance.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
Alright, let's see.
Greetings.
Ooh. Oh, it does really bad, but higher. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Alright, my apologies, my apologies. Okay, so...
Rook, Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the shrouded halls.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
We must keep track of our skeletal assistants.
Are any lost?
Intermittently. One revels in hiding in the sand.
Okay. Let's look at... Oh, okay. Goodness. Oh, hey, they cleared out all the stuff. How do we...
Let's see if we can figure this out. We got it.
At once!
Here's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmerich.
It's out of alignment. Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
The door's locked. Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
Wonder what's so important behind there.
They're powerfully warded, and yet... someone passed through these doors not long ago.
Aha!
I wonder what this is about. We got it.
Nice. My God, okay.
Let's see if we can figure this out. That did it.
There we go. god. Alright, back over here.
There we go.
Alright, we got one left.
There has to be another wisp around for that locked door.
Right. Let's look around.
Hmm. I just realized. Um. Right for it. Bloop. All right. Hmm.
That last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
Opens from the other side. Sure. Oh, okay, so we need to go this way. Fine. I will find one of these doors I can go through. What is with them all opening from a different perspective, a different way? Opens from the other side. Alright, well, we don't know what this is, so... Well, this looks inviting. Like they broke stuff.
How'd you say?
Struck a hit!
There, finish them! Trouble over on your left! You've got trouble on your right!
Whew.
Dead Veilguard? How'd they get in here when the door was locked?
An excellent question.
Yeah.
Sealed tight.
Stand back. Are you Venatori? Are the sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
So is that a demon?
I'm afraid so. And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori knew something.
All right. There we go. Investigate the sealed room. What we know, place sealed long ago, forgotten, forbidden, can sense magic local projecting from here into upper world. How demons will manifest on these points tied to seals. One demon Loki is in location. One bag on.
This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Time for a hunt.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
Alright, we got demons to hunt. Let's see. World. No. Whoa. Oh my god, I hate that because I automatically click the triggers sometimes. Oh, well, looky there. And
we need to get some of this rubble cleared up.
You want a blade with plenty of ways to spend your coin here. Come back alive.
Rook, good job taking care of those darkspawn. Let's go keep an eye out.
Yo, Rook! Strife talked about you. I need your help.
oh,
Can you help? There are veil jumpers in the forest who have been gone too long. They were searching for relics. With the recent troubles, they could use a protective escort to bring those relics back to camp.
I'll start the search.
And I'll stay here, in case someone shows up.
The forest doesn't seem right today.
okay. So we got to disregard this one because it's just telling us that the other two are in different areas. Now, what we can do is fast travel here. Hmm. Um.
This monster, the Gloom Howler, have you ever seen its like?
Never. No warden I've talked to has either. It's definitely blighted, but not darkspawn. Smart. Something special. Normally I'd relish a hunt like this. Now...
You'll find Asan's siblings. I'm certain.
So am I.
Yo!
There's something over there.
Hmm. Okay. I'm confused. So, here it is, right? Here we are. Hmm. Oh.
It's not enough you disturb my sleep. Now you interrupt my journey in the waking world.
That sounds like the trapped demon in the necropolis.
Degrees Egyptian. I'll free you alive before you find the treasure I prepared.
Move!
That demon knew us. It sounded exactly like the one trapped behind that sealed door in the necropolis.
Sure did.
A multi-localized sending. The malign spirit trapped in the vault can project facets of its reality into the outer world.
Well, that sounds problematic. Okay. Let's go ahead and I guess do this.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and I guess track this.
Let me catch my breath. Nice hit.
We've done it.
Yeah. Alright, so I found this cave. Alright. So here we are. We need to just keep going around, I guess?
Trouble ahead. They asked for it. Nice move, bro.
Yeah. Whoa.
Better be ready. Time to finish this rope. One for us.
I love drop kicking people. I would probably never get rid of that spell. Alright, so it says that there is...
Another owl.
Okay, so, we are not going the correct way. This would probably be easier. Okay.
That's incredible.
Where does all the water come from? The Fade, perhaps? I must remember to take some samples.
There it is. That's the Veil Jumper camp. Watch out. That relic just went off. What happened to that Veil Jumper? He was right here. Oh, this isn't good. We need to find him.
No, we follow.
One of those magical relics the Veil Jumpers were dealing with must be nearby. A spatial anomaly. We can't reach that Veil Jumper unless we find some way around it.
Okay.
One relic down. More to go. Hard to believe these things are causing so much trouble.
Do 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 do. Hiya! Why, hello.
You saved me. I'm saved. I'm alive. I was working on the relic and then everything went dark and quiet. It felt like nothing and nowhere. I'll catch my breath and make my own way back to camp.
There are others missing. We'll continue searching for them.
Oh, great, there's more. There's more of them. Oh. Oh, okay. Is there gonna be more anomalies? Oh, it looks like I can just go this way.
Looks like another relic nearby.
I'm on it.
Have at it, Gavin.
Of course.
Ow! Rude.
Damn, we were too late.
Alright, let's continue on. Just gotta find 2 more.
That's probably one of the missing veil jumpers. Let's get that barrier down. Must be a magical relic.
On your left!
Can anyone hear me?
We're gonna get you out.
Hello.
I kept calling and calling and no one came. It felt like an eternity. And the shadows were so dark. So dark. But I'll be alright. I'll make my own way back to the camp.
Alright, so we just got 1 more to find. Have I been this way? Can I go this way? Why haven't I gone this way?
Davrin?
It's all good. He's behaving, minding his manners, quiet as a mouse.
So, all the squawking from your room.
Must have been Tosh throwing a temper tantrum.
I distinctly heard a griffin shriek.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes he acts out.
You must instill some discipline. Manfred needed to be taught boundaries as well.
I bet one of those magical relics is close.
Now, where were we? You must instill some discipline. Manfred needed to be taught boundaries as well.
Except it sounds horrific.
Deactivate the relic and the boundaries will win. I think.
Alright, where's the barrier? Here we go.
Got it.
Hey, we only lost one.
Oh, thank the creators. Did Elio send you? I have to talk to him once I return to camp. It's so odd. I've seen relics like that before. I know how they work, but this one, it was wrong.
I think that's everyone. Let's get back to Elio.
Okay. Now we can go back to camp. This will also help our standing.
Never seen anything like this. The whole forest is in chaos.
I found most of your friends, but one didn't make it. I'm sorry.
We all know the risks, but it's still difficult when someone gets hurt. There's one last relic out there we never found. If you come across it, be careful. I think someone's meddling with the magic in Arlethan.
I'll try to be safe.
Alright. Meanwhile... Alright, let's get the rewards first. And we got another skill point. 5 more levels and we can finally start doing more in this track. What's up here? Upgrade projectile. Upgrade control abilities. Maximum deflect. Maximum burn stack. Maximum rage. Health. Wait, didn't I see something over here I wanted? Yes, the poison cloud acquire. Oh yeah, no. Alright, then if that's the case, well, this hits multiple people. Alright, I'll keep those two. Alright. Time to go to map. Oop. Alright, Docktown.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I haven't been back here since the dragon attack. Okay, so there's 2 quests. Where do I need to go for this? Well, that's problematic. Alright, we only got 10 minutes left in the stream, so let's go ahead and...
Where is everyone? What did the Venatori do to the Shadow Dragons?
Shadow Dragons let the Venatori in here. Look around. Someone might have left us a clue. One for us.
The candelabra. Is this for us? Strange. It wants us to find more.
Oh my god.
Hector. He used to guard the pawn shop's entrance. Nev mentioned it. He was waiting for someone near the market. He might still be there. The light drawn echoes back. In aeternum, this will not stand.
I didn't know I could think even less of the Venatori.
It's bad out here. So many dead or injured after the dragon. Now Venatori grab anyone they please.
Alright. Let's go this way.
A Grey Warden? Are you all right?
You're Rook. I'm Vesta.
What happened?
I'm here to help the Shadow Dragons, fighting Darkspawn in the catacombs. There weren't many when we started, but then the others said to run. Get help. We can't leave the Darkspawn if they escape into the city.
We won't let them.
Just sit tight. Up there.
Yes, but how...
Will do.
Noise. Alright, so based on our current objectory, we're close. No, we're not. We are deeply far. All right, let's just keep going. Never mind. Kitty. All right, we'll make our way the other way then. Guessing this white diamond will show me where to go.
You know, I just don't think Hallis's fish is all that special.
The docks. It sounds like the Venatori tracked down Hector and took him there. Let's hurry. I don't like the tone of that note.
Oh!
How are you faring with the sun, Davrin?
It's all good. He's behaving, minding his manners, quiet as a mouse.
So, all the squawking from your room.
All right. Here we go.
Must have been Tosh throwing a temper tantrum.
I distinctly heard a griffin shriek.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes he acts out.
You must instill some discipline. Manfred needed to be taught boundaries as well.
Uh-huh. Except Hassan's a griffin.
And clever. That will only increase. Believe me.
The soul must express itself through works of art, don't you think?
How has the Minrathous circle been? Getting used to the ship?
Tired.
Oh, so I just need a... Wait!
So I'm supposed to just accept that they're better because of an accident of birth?
That's just how the world works.
Undiscovered. All right, everybody, we hit the 2-hour mark, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Remember that there is not going to be a stream after this one until later tonight. Oh, but I hope to see you there. If you enjoyed this stream, leave a follow, tell your friends, just grow that legion, and I will see all of you next time. Bye.